What's up, y'all? This is Tyrone Stock Tips, and we are back. We are back. um, I'm gonna talk to y'all about something that's really important. Trading is one thing, right? But buying and holding is just as effective as trading. Um, many of the big name traders, they'll say is trading is income, but buying and holding shares, that's like generational wealth. That's what truly is where you want to park your money. I actually treat buying and holding shares, I treat it like my bank account. I don't even keep money in my bank account. I keep everything in the market. I probably would say 90% of my money is in the stock market. And why, for obvious reasons, I'll make another video about that. But what I intend to do is have a new playlist. It's going to be called uh, Parallel Timeline. So it's as if you decided to buy and hold a stock versus trading a stock. And I'm gonna show you with Nvidia how I basically turned about, what is it, close to what, $4,000. It's about 3,700, but I turned $3,700 into, you can see the percentage, right? I could move this. This isn't fake, right? This shows how I own 357 shares, 0.23. I guess I bought like partial shares along the way. But what I'm showing you is I made 2,000% profit, right? It's funny because when this hit, I thought this was the end of the stock. I was like, man, but I knew better, right? Um, During this time, this was like when people were mining crypto, and they sold off when Nvidia was saying we're not going to be participating in that activity anymore, and it dipped and dipped and dipped. But I knew that the actual GPUs meant a lot, right? And that they made a lot of profit off the GPUs. This was before they kind of figured out the AI aspect of it. And so as you can see, my average is about in this area, right? So you can see that I do operate on buying below the EMA or near the EMA. You can see that likely I bought most of my shares here, and then somewhere around here I started dumping. Like as soon as I saw this going down, I knew it was buying time. And look, I'm going to show you how crazy compound interest works. Look how much it grew from that point. Look at it. Look at this. It looks cartoonish almost. It's like looking at a Christmas Black Friday line, right? Look at how crazy of a leap that is, right? So, but that's a story, right? I buy shares, and the shares outperform my options trading. Mainly because I started the shares way before options trading, and so I just participate in both, right? So yeah, so I bought Nvidia, and I've been riding it ever since. I don't intend to sell. Now, if I see something that's like crazy, like the CEO, does something crazy, then yeah, I probably have to sell. Eventually, I will have to sell these shares, but I've been holding it for a very long time, right? So I'm just showing you that there's power in buying and holding. A lot of people are too impatient to wait to see a stock perform. I have other shares, but I'll save that for another video because they operate differently. Some of those I don't plan on keeping forever. Some of them I know they may run out of time after about 5 to 10 years. That's how I trade. I try to think about it. Every 5 to 10 years, how how would this stock perform? Do I believe in it? Has it reached Wall Street's price target? Right. So you want to consider buying shares. Don't always try to go for home runs. Essentially, this is how I see it. Um, Trading options with zero DTE that's like going for home runs every day, right? Swing trading, you going for I don't want to say home runs. You kind of going for, just scoring, some income every week or couple weeks. Leaps, it can be a home run if the stock goes crazy, but leaps, it's like a semi holding of a trade because it's about close to a year. So you get a year for something to perform, which is why I always buy, leaps near the EMA, because that's like the least risky situation, and it goes up, right? But shares, man, you could buy this and never look at it for like what, years upon years, and then you would say, oh, my shares grew. So let's look at 1 year, right? Let's just say 2023. That's about where I bought this. You go a year up, look at how much it went up, right? So let's go another year, right? It went through dips and all of that, right? So it did that. Now look at 2025, right? Look at what it did. Now, say I got nervous and it fell here and I just sold everything. Look what happened when I hit 2026, right? Same again. Say, what if I got nervous? But look what happened again, right? So if you pick a good stock and you stick with it, you have nerves of steel and don't look at it, and treat a stock how it's supposed to be, then it'll reward you over time. I'm not saying every stock will give you 2,000%. You can expect like maybe, I don't know, 100% to 200%, depending on how long this. There's a formula for it. I'll discuss that formula another time. Because I didn't prepare. I'm freestyling this. I didn't prepare that formula, but typically you can expect to like double your money every 10 years or something like that. So about 10 years, you can expect about 100% return. With this, I got 2,000% return, and I believe I started holding this way earlier than that. It just I kept dollar cost average and I kept buying more and more. So it looks like I bought it in 2022, but I bought it way before that. So I'll show y'all the final result, right? So my $3,000 to $4,000, I have a total return of 76K. 76K. So it's worth close to 80K because you got to include my initial investment. But you talking close to 76K from only spending 4 grand, right? A good day, like 2%. Look at what it's generating, like 1,700 in a day. Of course, I could lose 1,700, but you get the point. Is I, I'm gonna average more wins than losses. So if I lose, let's say I might have a day where I lose 1,000, but my days go up where I lose 1,700. To me, if you could sit through that, of course, when I had one or two shares, it didn't look like this. It may have looked like, I don't know, $5 a day, some random number, right? But once you hit like over 50K and stuff like that, you could have swing days like this. But eventually you get used to it, right? So that's kind of what I wanted to talk to y'all about. Of course, you see my options play is doing well. We're at 1,000, and I bought it June. No, that's the expiration date. When did I buy it? Um, I bought it. Where's the date? Oh, I bought it July 14th. So it's been about a month, and it gained me about $1,000. So that's about 25% on my money. So you could do it in so many ways. I'm just telling you, buying and holding is a strategy. Okay. So until then, if y'all want to learn how I select my stocks, I'm not gonna tell you. I will never tell you what to pick. I will teach you how to fish. I will never give you fish. So if you want to learn that, go to my Calendly. Also, if you want to support the channel without doing one-on-ones with the Calendly, you can support the channel, support the time traveler culture by going to TyroneStockShop.com, where we have merchandise. I love the hats. I wear the hats almost everywhere I go. Y'all seen the videos where I wear the hats. So I'm gonna keep this saga going with with my stocks. I'll show you my other ones that I've been making plenty of money on. I think I'll show like some of my ETFs. So until then, y'all like, comment, subscribe, and support the channel. Okay. So love y'all. Peace, peace, peace.